Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming a Q&A for braces and just some of the questions that you guys had. I posted on my Instagram story something saying, should I do a question and answer for my braces, and if so, can you guys send me some questions? And so I got a few questions. I feel like they're good kind of questions that I feel like most people want to know if getting braces, and yeah, so I hope I can answer them as well as I can. I'm not an expert on braces, but I just feel like this is just my opinion, and everyone has their own opinions, and to hear a lot of opinions, I feel like people really enjoy that. And I know for sure when I got my braces, I looked up so many videos on braces, and I just wanted to know everything and feel like, okay, I'm prepared as much as I can for these braces. So yes, if you guys want to see my Q&A, then just keep on watching. So the first question I got was, do braces hurt? Well, no one's gonna sit there and tell you they don't hurt, and if they do, they're lying to you. Let me just say that straight up. They are lying to you. But I just feel like, and I feel like I'm gonna say this a lot, it depends on every case. When I got my bottom braces on, this is my second time with braces, and when I got my bottom braces on again for the second time, they hurt for 2 or 3 days. Like, they were sore, and they pulse a little bit. I don't know if that's just me, but mine, like, if I can physically feel them pulsing, and it's just because your teeth are moving, so quickly. Like, I remember I had a permanent retainer on the bottom from the first time of me having braces, and the permanent retainer broke like 2 weeks before I got my braces, and my teeth started to shift, and I took a picture of my teeth right before I got my braces on, and then literally 2 hours after I got my braces on, they were back to being straight. So that just shows you how fast your teeth are moving, and it's not like just it's moving in the bone in your mouth, and it's not going to be not painful. That's just how it is. That's why you just, you have to be kind of responsible for yourself and see, like, you should take Motrin, and most of the times I take Motrin before I get my braces tightened, or before I got my braces, so they wouldn't hurt so bad later on. And the worst part is the night, obviously, and waking up the next day and you're like, oh my gosh, my teeth hurt so badly, but the pain goes away. But for my bottom braces, my top braces though were a different story, and are still a different story. And I think I kind of talked about it in my latest vlog, and I did like a braces update, and my teeth are just super complicated, and that's just how it is. It doesn't look like they're complicated, but they are complicated. And I forgot to mention, why in my first braces video, I forgot to mention why I only had bottom braces in. It's because I have really bad root absorption in my 4 front teeth. And so my teeth, like, I always felt like I couldn't bite into an apple, or I couldn't really bite with my front teeth because they always felt weird. Like, I felt like they weren't sturdy. And so when I got my x-rays and stuff like that, I had 4 orthodontists tell me that, it may not be a good idea for you to get braces because of your root absorption. But then I found my orthodontist, and he swears, nothing will happen and this and that, but it's been well over a month since I've had my braces, and they still hurt super badly. I can't bite anything with my front teeth, nothing at all. I have to really super be careful, because I'll start chewing on this back side and it'll get sore, so then the next day I can only chew on this side, and then it's like certain things that I just they hurt, and every case is different. For my case, my teeth are, he told me, my orthodontist called me himself because I had these concerns, and he told me himself that for the time that I'm having my braces, I just have to be careful, and I have to make sure that I don't do anything that'll risk my front teeth and all this stuff. He swears that nothing will happen to them, but I just have to be careful. So yes, braces, long story short, do hurt for a while, but it goes away. You get used to the pain. So just stick through it and you'll be just fine. So next question I had was, would you recommend the clear brackets over the metal brackets? And it depends, because I love my clear brackets. I love them so much, but I'm an adult. you know, and I feel like it's different being an adult than being a kid. When I first got my braces, I was in the 5th grade. You're in the 5th grade, you're probably like 11 or 12. Why do you need, I don't think you need clear brackets, you know? I feel like, be a kid. Metal braces aren't that bad. Yes, I feel like, I don't know, I just don't know how to explain what my thinking is, but I feel like, you know, it's different for an adult. When you're an adult, you want to get a career, you know, you don't want to have these braces and it be distracting. I feel like it shouldn't be a distraction in a way, but I just feel like, you know, if you're an adult, it's just more, I feel like it's better for an adult to have clear brackets. You know, if you want metal brackets, that's all up to you. But I personally love my clear brackets. I would highly recommend it to any adult who is planning on getting braces. And, you know, there is a price difference, but I didn't feel like the price difference was significant enough to not get it. You know, it wasn't like it was $1,000 more or anything. But I just feel like for myself and for, you know, and I do videos and I work with clients and stuff like that. So I don't, you know, I just felt like these were the best route. And for the most part, I feel like you can't really tell, like especially on videos and stuff like that. So I don't know. I really enjoy my white brackets and my clear brackets, and I would not have done the metal ones at my age personally, but you know, it's all up to you. I just think, you know, when you're in middle school, high school, I feel like that's different. But once you're out of that and you're in college or out of college, I feel like just clear brackets are the way to go, my opinion, of course. So the next question I have was, how do you keep your teeth white with braces? So it's not all like it seems, you know. My teeth are not as white as they usually are, and that's for sure. Like, even my sister will be like, why do your teeth look like that? And it's like, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but braces just help. Braces just keep the plaque around your teeth so much easier. So you eat one thing and your teeth look yellow because the plaque around your teeth are just there and it's just hard to clean. And that's why, you know, it's important to keep the little brushes so you can brush in between eating meals, or to even bring your toothbrush with you. The part where I get the yellow the most is on top of my brackets. And but that goes away after I brush my teeth, and then I use my water flosser. That's super important. I highly recommend anyone who has braces to get one of those water flossers. It just makes it so much easier for your teeth to be cleaner and to get the plaque residue from around the braces. And don't use any whitening strips at all when you have braces. Don't do it, because you'll end up looking like SpongeBob and have a suntan of brackets on your teeth. Just don't do it. Stay clear. You know, my orthodontist told me I could use like gentle whitening toothbrushes. It's not gonna be like the SpongeBob, like I'm saying. But if you use Crest white strips, that's just dumb. Let's be real. Don't do it. Just don't do it. You know, and you have braces. It's not a big deal. When you're done with braces, get Crest white strips. Whiten your teeth afterwards. You know, you can wait a little bit. But just do as best as you can to keep them clean, keep the plaque off your teeth, floss, water floss, whatever. And those are the best recommendations I could give you for that. So the next question I got was, what foods do you avoid eating? And for me, it's a lot more than most people, but anything that has to be bitten from the front, sounds weird, but like sandwiches and burritos and corn and just things that have to be bitten with your front teeth. And yeah, just things that I can't, because I can't just, I tried like biting into, like, I got a burger the other day. Let's just keeping it real. I got a burger the other day and there was lettuce on the burger. Couldn't bite into the lettuce. I don't know why, but I could not bite into the lettuce. So I just have to steer clear of those kinds of foods. And obviously like gummy bears, Starburst, you know, chewy things like that, like Hi Chew, are my jam. And I can't have them now. So that's depressing. But you know, whatever, it's fine. It's only for a short period of time. But yeah, so it's just things that I can chew softly on the sides of my mouth and can cut up into pieces so that I can put it in the sides of my mouth. And then, you know, just so it's easier for me, and just things like that that I have to avoid. And just like the typical stuff that the dentist says to avoid, which is like gum and all those kinds of things. And they say with clear brackets, so you don't stain them, like avoid like pasta sauce and wine and curry and things like that. But That ain't happening. That ain't happening. Curry, not so much, because I'm not a fan of curry. But like pasta sauce, I can't just give that up. You kidding me? Can't do it. So I don't know, I just think it's just easier just to make sure you can brush your teeth afterwards and all this kind of stuff, and just make it easier on yourself. So even though it sucks, but it's not for a long period of time. Not for a long period of time. And, you know, just avoid foods that make you hurt. Like, if you don't hurt chewing on Starburst, I'm not going to even say it because this is probably bad and you guys are going to listen to me, and I don't want to be responsible for your bracket falling off. So just avoid chewy foods and sticky foods and apples and corn and stuff like that, and you'll be fine. So the next question I have, are braces easier now for you than your first time? Yes, I think so. I said that really weird. Yes, it is, because one, like, now I don't really care that I have braces. Yes, at first it sucked, but now I don't really care. Like, I'm an adult who, I don't think, like, no one's not gonna like me now because I have braces, you know? I just feel like people, when you're younger, you're like, oh, my friends at school, you know, this and that. And, you know, it's true when you're younger. When I was younger, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be a brace face in school and people are gonna make fun of me and this and that. But I'm really thinking about it, no one ever really made fun of me, and I have a different outlook now on braces than when I was younger. And it's, you know, I think about it like, you know, yes, I'm gonna have braces, but I'm gonna have braces and my mouth and my smile are gonna look better with braces on because they're getting fixed. You know, it's not like I'm gonna have braces on and my mouth and my teeth are still gonna be ugly. Like, I'm gonna have braces on, my bite's gonna get better, my teeth are gonna look better. You know, it's, I don't know, I just feel like I have a different perspective now on these braces. And, you know, my boyfriend doesn't care. He's been so supportive, you know, about me getting braces. So, and I feel like people are like, I'm never gonna find a man if I have braces and blah blah. And if that's the case, then you don't need him. You know, you just don't need him. But yeah, so you're gonna have supportive people around you, and everyone around me knew that I was very self-conscious about my teeth, and, you know, they've just been really supportive. And I feel like you know, when you're an adult, you think differently than when you're a kid. And you think people are going to make fun of you. But it's just completely different when you're an adult. So yes, I believe that it's much easier now than when I was a little kid and when I did it the first time. Next question. How long is your process? So I was estimated 18 months, and it's looking like that's what it's going to be like, which is why I got my top braces on, which when he said when I got my top braces on to the end, it's going to be 6 months. So now I'm supposed to be getting them off in December. It is June 10th right now. So I have about 5 more months with braces on. So it's not that bad. 5 months, it's gonna go by so quick, especially now when you're an adult. It's like time goes by like, that was a horrible snap, like that. But so yeah, it's not that much longer, and, you know, it hasn't been that bad. The time that I've had braces and my bottom braces on have gone by so quickly. It's almost been a year now since I've had my bottom braces, which is insane to me. But yeah, so it just goes by quicker, and it's not going to be bad. So 5 months is going to go by much quicker than I even can imagine. Next question. Why didn't you get Invisalign? So I didn't get Invisalign because the orthodontist laughed at me. Straight up. They were like, you can't have Invisalign, like, you're too complicated. And so, because I'm gonna need rubber bands, and I had a crossbite and all this kind of stuff. And so he's like, every orthodontist I went to, and I went to like 4, were like, you need regular braces, and that's just the way you're gonna have it. You can't have Invisalign. Sorry, not sorry. Because Invisalign is primarily for straightening your teeth, and to have, like, you know, teeth who are like super crooked to go back in place. And that's primarily what Invisalign is for smaller cases that don't need the actual orthodontic care. So that's why I'm in braces. Unfortunately, I definitely asked if I could be in Invisalign. I definitely asked, but they laughed at me. So yeah, so there's that. Last question is to have an up-close look on my braces and how my teeth are looking now. And here you go. So it's gotten worse. And you know, they always say it gets worse before it gets better. So my teeth are now kind of going at an angle, these ones up here, and I have a big gap, and which if you saw my getting my braces on video, I did up close of my teeth then, and you can see how much different my braces are from now, and I'll insert some pictures of how it looked like right before I got my braces on. So, but this is it now. So it's still an overbite. So yeah. Yeah, that's like my Q&A. I feel like I'm not an expert on this. I'm just giving you my opinion and me being in braces for the second time and stuff like that. And I hope this helped you guys out. I hope you guys got some good tips from this, or, you know, whatever. But if there's any other kind of video you'd want to see about braces or anything, just let me know. Leave it down in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.